Mic check, mic check. Yo, what a weekend for Big Blue. That was an ugly loss. That's a total team effort. You're playing scared. You're not even running. Yo, what's up with Kevin Gilbride with all this passing? I know you've got some decent passers here, but football 101, the run sets up the pass. Regardless of how the rules have changed, where it's become a quarterback's passing type deal. Look, come on, man. Jacobs is average 6 and change, a pop. Come on, y'all. I was very disappointed in that game. They gave it to the Chargers with X amount of time left. He went down the field and scored. The defense didn't do nothing. Hello, down at the other end, first and goal from the 4. Don't even take the 3. Go for 6, man. If you don't make it, make them march the length of the field, man. Come on. Oh, man, I'm just too upset. I'm not going to go over any of the numbers or any of that other stuff. You guys saw it. I saw it. I'm upset. I'm disappointed. But the season is not lost. Look, this is what I got here, right? They got a bye week. They're going to talk about this from now until the cows come home. They're going to be talking about this for a minute. So that's going to be all the talk here in New York is about the debacle, this and that. And hey, playoffs get slim at this point at 5-4. But it was a good thing that Dallas beat the Eagles last night. Now that gives the Giants a chance somewhere in there. But now the Cowboys are leading the NFC East. I'm telling you, the NFC East is rough and tumble. The Giants now got Atlanta, Denver, Dallas, Philly, Washington, Carolina, and Minnesota. Woo, Nelly. All right, Atlanta, that's coming up after the bye. That's going to be tough. They'll be at home in Atlanta. Hopefully they can get them there. I think they can get them there. At Denver, they got to win that one. Dallas, at home at Dallas, that's going to be a toss-up. Philadelphia at home. Oh, man, they got back-to-back weeks of Dallas and Philadelphia. I think those two games right there are definitely going to decide the NFC East from the Giants' perspective. They need to pick up those 2 W's right there. That's key. Those 2 W's right there. As for Washington, I'm not going to say that's a gimme because you got to play the game. You got to play the game because there are no more undefeated teams in the league right now with Tampa Bay getting their win this weekend. And so that's how it looks for the Giants. Now, for the rest of the crew in the NFC East, what do we got here? As for the Eagles, right, the Eagles, they lost to Dallas. So now they got San Diego. They're going to San Diego. They got San Diego, Chicago, Washington, at Atlanta, at the Giants, San Francisco, Denver, and Dallas. All righty then. Now, for the Eagles here, the NFC East, they got to do Washington on November 29th. They go to see the Giants on December 13th, and they got Dallas the last game of the season. Woo, Nelly. As far as the Eagles are concerned going forward, they could do San Diego, they could do Chicago, they could do Washington. Wow. They're going to be at Atlanta. That's going to be a tough one at Atlanta because, I believe Atlanta's got the skills, got the team, and they can do it. They got to be a little bit more consistent and really making that big push. I like that kid, Matty Ice. And then the Eagles are at the Giants December 13th, and then they go to San Francisco for December 20th. San Francisco's another story altogether. They shouldn't have lost that game yesterday, but that's another commentary down the line. I'm talking about the NFC East. Now, that was for the Eagles and their remaining schedule. Now, the Cowboys, who are sitting on top of the NFC East, you know who they got coming up next? Let's see who they've got. They played Philly. They beat them. They got Green Bay. They're going They're going to Green Bay. They could do Green Bay. They got Washington, Oakland. Wow. Wait a minute. Green Bay, Washington, Oakland. That 3-game stretch, man. Wow. The Cowboys can really put up a pretty good lead there in the NFC East. Then they at the Giants, home against San Diego, at New Orleans, at Washington, at Philly. So bottom line for the Giants is they damn near got to run the table. It's going to be rough and tumble closing out this second half of the season for the Giants to make the playoffs. They weren't very impressive yesterday. They were kind of a little flat. Now, this 4-game losing streak, it's on everybody. It's a total team effort now, especially on the defensive side. You got to come up with a stop. And Kevin Gilbride, come on, man. What's with this game calling? Whew. Well, that's it for now. This is Mr. Batch of what he had to say about the Giants coming off that very heart-wrenching loss to the San Diego Chargers at the Meadowlands going into their bye week. This is Mr. Batch. Hit me back. Stay blessed. I'm out of here like I stole something. Peace.